Welcome. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey Wabbs. This is Wabbs Rant number 5. Obviously, the title is what the title is. We don't really have to get too much into it. The title is Fire Winstewart, right? I mean, that's what the idea of this whole entire thing is. I'm really tired of the way that these sporting directors have moved. I've been started this entire channel on the aspect of needing a striker and people telling me that there wasn't any strikers out there. I went and I showed people how many strikers there were. Here we are again without a striker. Okay. Speaking of strikers, I want to start with a striker that we were linked with. Because this conversation needs to go a little bit deeper. Just because I feel like people are kind of taking this the wrong way. Okay. So let's kind of get into it a bit. So Mr. Jhon Duran at 20 years old has accepted a deal to go to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Now, a lot of people would sit here and say, this is a damn shame. But this is a kid who probably came from a very, not a very wealthy place. And he's about to get generational talent. So generational wealth. So can you really blame him? How much money was probably flashed in front of him? How much money that was flashed in front of a villa at the same time? Big up everybody in the chat. Big up. You know how it is. Big up, guys. Big up. But you can't blame him. I don't blame Villa. I don't blame Duran for taking this deal. Now, is it a shame that we won't? Now, is it a shame that we won't get to see this player grow up in European football? Yeah, it's a shame. But at the same time, you can't say he wasted his career, because in the end, he's going to make wealth for the next 3 generations of his family. So it's at this point, it's very, very, it's very sad to see that the way that people are kind of treating him at this current moment. I just think it's sad. There is no need to treat him that way and say that his career's over. He was probably brought up extremely poor, and he's now has the opportunity to make generational wealth for 3 generations of his family. Now, is it sad that Europe won't get to see this footballer play consistently? Absolutely, that's a sad state. It's a sad state that Europe isn't capable of competing with the Saudi for some of these players. Now, I do kind of wonder if he's going to play much, because obviously they have Cristiano Ronaldo on the same team. So I don't really know if he plays. Maybe it's a post Ronaldo situation where they're going to build him up kind of as that star, as a star in that league. But I don't know how you do that with someone like this. It's not I don't know, he's so young, and it's not like he built himself. It's not like he built himself. How do you sit here and say to a kid that can make $400,000 a week, right? He has the opportunity to make $400,000 a week. How can you say no to that opportunity as a 20-year-old? Think about it. You can't say no. There is no way you say no. There's no way you say no from if you're Victor Boniface, if you're anybody, right? Now let's talk about the ramifications of Duran now. Okay, just a bit. So Villa's obviously been linked with a couple of our players. To me, if you're gonna do some of these deals, you got to make sure you get top dollar for them now, because now they have the money. They already went. They spent the money. They got the money for Duran. Now you get top dollar for who the players that you want to sell in the end. So if we're saying you're going to sell Felix, which I highly, I absolutely, and I'm 100% against. I'm going to be honest. I'm 100% against it. No reason to sell Felix. Okay, no reason to sell Felix, in my opinion. Second thing is I just don't see what we're doing here as a football club. Like if you sell Felix, right, you're just leaving yourself short in other positions, because the assumption is once Tel is gone, right? Once Tel is sold or moved on, right, from Bayern Munich, that Nkunku's going to come. So now we're leaving ourselves short in multiple areas without replacing. And that to me is an absolute travesty. Like even if you were to go get a Garnacho or a Tel, you're still leaving yourself even more short. You only got one player to replace two. So it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And by the way, this whole Garnacho thing, I wouldn't take too much. I wouldn't take too much into it, my brother. I really wouldn't. I'm gonna go into the whole Tel situation here in a second. So, we'll get into it here in a second. Okay. So, to me, this whole thing, if they're moving Nkunku, which it seems like they are, right? Like it seems like Nkunku, the personal terms have been done for a while. Like, why would they sell Felix at the same time? Like, to be honest, we all want these people out. So they could do anything and we wouldn't. I mean, they already fucked up the summer window. So we can't expect anything less from these people. Okay? We can't expect anything less. Nah, Jay, that's the one thing I don't think they do. They would rather not spend money than panic buy. Because they would have panic buy to striker last summer. You see what I'm saying? They nearly pulled the trigger on what's it called? On Osimhen at the last minute, and they still did. That would have really been a panic buy realistically, because we only went in there for the last 3 days and went in to do that deal. Now, yeah, I think if we do get Tel, we would play him I think the thing is with Tel is that he doesn't realize that he's going to have opportunity to play in two positions. Like, that's the thing that I think that he's not grasping yet, and he has all the opportunity in the world to take both those positions on his own. Okay, like, I also have heard this. But once again, I'll get into my whole at the end of like going through everything. I'll get into, once I bring in I'll bring in some people and open the link up for some people to come in and talk with me here and rant about all this. But right now, let's get through one thing at a time. Okay, JDN, I'm gonna actually answer this question for you, JDN. Okay, so I want you to understand how much this guy is gonna deal with this. Okay, so this $75 million is all up front. It's like a release clause, the way that they pay these deals, Saudi. Okay, so all of it's up front. Okay, all of it's up front. The fee is with the fee plus the add-ons is not that much if you put it into perspective, but it's all up front. So that's the one thing. All right. The second thing is there's no way, there's not a team in football that's competing with wages when it comes to the Saudis. There's not, unless you're ready to destroy your wage structure, there's not a team in football that you can compete with when it comes to the Saudis. So it's two situations with it, right? It's two situations, right? And that's it. It's two situations. So like let's speak on Duran. Duran is so let's say Duran's out now, right? Duran's out now. So what do these fools want to do, right? We obviously know the player that they want to get is Mathys Tel. Let me just pull up Mathys Tel real quick on here. Let me actually do Pice because Pice had all the links to Tel today. Even though I'm not very fond of the guy, but all right. So Zola, he's already gone, Jason. He already got sold, bro. Welcome, Georgie. Hey, Georgie, I would sell him to you. I would just give him to you back if I could. Like if it was up to me, I would give him to you back, and I would just bring back the guys that we have on loan. Georgie, I didn't even want to buy him from you. Okay, like we took the wrong player from you. I wanted your keeper. I wanted your goalkeeper, Georgie, and we took your little icon. All right. Big up to everybody rolling through. Yo, there's 27 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button. But since there is 27 people in here, you guys deserve a nice welcome. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate you guys rolling through. So let's speak on Tel real quick. And I think Yusuf has a point in how much game time United could potentially give them, but I still also think that the problem with that, Yusuf, is that United isn't gonna give him the opportunity to. Here it is, right here. This is the Fabrizio Romano tweet right here. So Tel will not accept being a bench player. He wants to play regularly. Spurs want to go big for him. United would only be for loan, and Chelsea are there to buy him permanently. Tel wants guarantees. Let's see if Chelsea can convince him. The reason why he keeps bringing us up is because the Nkunku deal. Okay, like no matter how everybody else feels in this, like as long as Tel can agree with Chelsea, it's going to Chelsea. He's going to Chelsea. Like that's just like point blank. It has nothing to do. It has everything to do with the fact that we have Nkunku, Yusuf. Not necessarily anything to do with pull or anything like that. It's just the fact that we have Nkunku. So like now, once we start talking about like player for player, now we can talk about like the amount of money that everything is. And like we end up giving them a bit of a discount. We give them a discount. And that's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Ahmed? You know what, Ahmed? If he don't come, he don't come. That's what it is. Definitely not that. It's not Maresca out. It's winstewart out. Winstewart. It's not Maresca out. I don't even know why you're doing Maresca out. You just coming in here trying to piss people off. I know you. I know your game. You can't play that game with me. But there's no why. Hey, Aya. There is no reason to trust them. There's no reason. No reason. Absolutely no reason, bro. I'm glad that I have intellectual people in my chat because they see things, they give you a reasoning, and then it comes together to a point. And it may not even be to us, though, Engraver. It might not even be to us. If Spurs want to spend the money, they will. But from my understanding, Spurs are putting a bid in for Wisa. So I don't think they do both. Okay, so they're either going to go in for Wisa or they're going to go in for what's his face, Noah Okafor from Milan. Tel is definitely gone. No, but he's going to be gone like as a. It's going to end up being a buy, not a loan, and you guys are only in for a loan. Do you see what I'm saying, Yusuf? So that's why. Hey, Ahmed, I'm right there with you, but it's not. here's the thing: guaranteeing game time is a different story than like the amount of game time you're playing. Because like, why wouldn't you guarantee him game time if you're going to buy him? You know what I'm saying? You're buying him to be able to play. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not just buying him for him to sit the bench. You're buying for him to play. That's the whole reason you're buying it. So to me, this whole guarantees of game time is, I feel like it'll get smoothed out. Like, I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? See, so here it is. It's like I don't think Tottenham go over 30 million though. That's the thing. Is they've been very stingy with the way that they want to spend their money. And I think we would give them 40, 45, no problem. That's the thing. Bro, Tel could start over Jackson at striker. It's up to him though. So what are we sitting here fucking if he wants guaranteed game time, all you gotta do is go out there and fucking perform. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. To me, like, I've rated this player for a very long time. Okay, so I'm not about to sit here and retract the way that I feel about Mathys Tel. I think he has the talent to go to the top. That's just my opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I think Mathys Tel, wherever he goes, if it's Man United, if it's Tottenham, I think he has the talent to be able to go right to the top. Okay, but once again, I urge you. Why are we going for this guy when the profile we need is a box striker? Like, I sit here and wonder over and over. We've gone through, and it's clear we need a box striker, because what happened in the summer window? Duran, Almeridian, Osimhen, all box strikers. We went for all three of them and we didn't get any of them. But here we are. To be honest, there's no doubt about that, J-Mac. There's no doubt about it, especially with fucking Mudryk on his way out, right? Mudryk's on his way out. Like, to me, yeah, I don't understand it, Jason. I do not understand why we haven't tried to go for a striker. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it really is crazy to me that we haven't even attempted to go for a striker, or at least some news that we attempted to go for a striker. Like I just, you know what? Good for him though, Ray. He got enough money to retire. That's what it is. He got enough money to retire. You know what retirement actually is? Retirement is when you are able to not have to work anymore because you have enough money to saved up to not work. That's retirement. So yeah, I would love to retire right now at 30. But is it sad that he is not playing in European football, sir, for us as fans to be able to watch him on a yearly basis? Absolutely. But you can't begrudge him for taking the big bag. Exactly, Logic. You can't hate on him for taking the big bag, bro. Yeah, I mean, it might not even be that long. It might be 2 years from now. Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. There are players that have gone there already, didn't like it, and wanted to leave. Jordan Henderson didn't like it and wanted to leave. But sometimes when you get paid that much, it don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Being serious, it don't matter. You know, like, that's it. And V, I'm in Lewis's community, and if this happens, the only tears you'd be drinking is tears of joy. That's the only tears you'd be drinking. You'd be drinking my tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, I don't know. Like there's like with this whole Duran thing, like, can you hate a dude that just said, "Yeah, I'll take a 400,000 a week paycheck"? Don't look at him as a footballer for a second. Look at him as a person. Yeah, I'll take a $400,000 a week paycheck. Everybody's saying that. 99.9% of the fucking world says that shit. That's just what it is. You can't hate on the dude. That's just what he got the opportunity to make life-changing money. Yeah, is he gonna retire? Sure, if he wants to retire. He made enough money to. Exactly, Star Slayer. Tax-free too, Ray? Tax-free? What? Come on. Yeah, right. Everyone's saying yes to that 400K, bro. Welcome. Welcome. We've been here. We've been here. We've been sitting in the circus for a very long time, my friend Danish. We've been sitting in the circus. We just been sitting here. We thought we thought we would peek our head outs in the beginning of the season, peek our head outs for some air. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Jason. We penny pinched and we fucked up in this deal, bro. If we got this deal, we wouldn't be in this problem. If we got this deal, Mathys Tel would look like a genius move. Because now we got a goal-scoring winger with Victor Osimhen up there. Look like a genius move. You see what I'm saying? It would actually look like a great move. But missing the fucking main piece up top is gonna always gonna fail us. That's, you know what? I kudos to you. I ain't even gonna hate you for this. Lewis, I ain't gonna hate you for this. Lewis wouldn't even hate you for this. Okay? Like, I just don't believe in the sporting directors. They're not building this squad correctly. And they could have. They had the opportunity to, is the problem, literally all they had to do, instead of getting KDH and Jorgensen, spend the 40 million on Matson, the keeper from Leicester. Now we don't have to loan out Leslie. We don't have to loan out Leslie. We don't have to loan out fucking Andre Santos if we don't want to. But we could still loan out Andre Santos. Our winger situation actually isn't as bad as people think. We just don't have any. When we feed our striker, he don't want to eat. Man, them don't want to eat. What are we supposed to do? If the man, them don't want to eat, what are we supposed to do? As Ahmed would say, if the man, them don't want to eat, what are we supposed to do? Man, them don't want to eat, bro. I just need a striker. And it don't even need to be, I need to get rid of Nico. I need a striker to push Nico so he could be better too. Straight up. Because I believe that Nico could be a good ball player, but he don't strike the ball well. Straight up. He just don't. He don't strike the ball well. He looked like he never was actually taught how to get underneath the ball with his laces on it. And it's sad. He always hits it side-footed. Always. He never, like, it's always a side-footed thing with him. All right, I'm going to send this link out. 1 second. I'm going to send this link out. You know what, V? I'm sending it to Lewis, too. So you could say what you want to Lewis to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, and we went and sold this guy. I wouldn't be opposed to it, Engraver. If you asking me if we selling Nico and we actually replace him properly, but my problem is that I don't believe they replace him properly. Let me ask you something, chat. Let me ask you something. What if it's Tel and Ferguson on loan? Like Ferguson from Brighton. What would you guys say is at the end of the window? Turn Ferguson on loan, chat. What are we saying at the end of the window? No, Boniface is a very injury-prone player. I do like him, though. But he's a very injury-prone player. Danish? You know, he's just been out of form. I really liked Ferguson a couple years ago before his injury. I mean, at this point, it's looking like it's CFC squared. It's looking like it, my G. Yeah, it is very up our alley, though. You're right. Guy Perez. Mathys Tel felt the red flag from Win Stanley. I don't know. I still, Vaster, I still think that deal gets done for some reason. I just have this weird feeling that this deal gets done. And they just try to sell us this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like if it would be to me, I don't think we do Mathys Tel and Ferguson. I think it would just be I just think it would be Mathys Tel, and if we didn't get Mathys Tel, it would be Ferguson. Like that would be my thoughts on this whole thing.
Big up, Joey.
Big up, Benz. What are we saying, bro?
I'm so fucking finished with this football club. Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, you know, I'm CFC. I agree, bro. Right? I've been with this whole get me a Victor. I don't know what Victor you're talking about. It could be Osimhen, it could be Guy Perez if you put a K in the Victor. But like get me a Victor, bring back Santos or Leslie, and get me a keeper. That was my window. That was my summer window. That's what I wanted in the summer. I loved Jadon Sancho, by the way. I love Jadon Sancho. It was a great signing, in my opinion. Love him. I believe eventually Pedro Neto is going to work out for us.
We just need a striker.
Let me pull up some stats real quick. For Pedro
Also, I slightly disagree on the goalie part because I rate Jorgensen. And I cannot fathom how the fuck that Spanish fucking hologram gets the first choice goalie spot. I just can't fucking get it. Why?
Yep, that's what I thought. It was last year. Just last year, bro. Just last year, Pedro Neto had 9 assists in 20 games. With a fucking injured he had Raul. I think it was Raul Jimenez last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, it was Cunha already.
It was just Cunha. Yeah, but this is unacceptable, Ray, in my opinion. This is unacceptable. I mean, we have to get somebody in this window, JK. Like this we can't sit in the January window and the only thing we've done is recall fucking Chalba, which they never should have let go in the first place. And outgoings. I mean, he would be dunking on people. Logic. At least he would be dunking on people. Bro, that's all I want. You don't understand how much I miss a bully in the box. You have no idea how much I miss it. Like I was so excited for Lukaku because I felt like I knew that we didn't have like the greatest of creators, but like I just missed having a bully in the box, bro. And it was just the fuckery. If we had Lukaku now with all these players, he'd probably eat.
Yeah, such a shame that Lukaku is a dickhead.
This is the biggest problem that I have with this whole thing is that Jackson doesn't occupy anybody. Nobody has to defend Jackson because nobody's afraid of him shooting. He's not a threat in the box. He's a threat to pass. That's what he is. He's a threat to pass. Like he's not a threat to shoot, bro. And it's so frustrating that our striker has to lay it off for us to score. Do you understand? Do you understand that? Our striker has to lay it off for us to score right now. Do you understand what that means for our football team? Is that everybody, he's not even, you don't even have to worry about him in the box. See, Ray, people yelled at me for this.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, but I'd do it.
Nah.
I know, but I'd do it. For 6 months, I'd do it.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I think if we get a proper striker, I think we could try Jackson behind it. Like, have a front three of, let's say, Sancho, fucking Jackson, and Palmer as the attacking midfielders in defense, and have a striker up front. Because, like we seeing, Jackson can fucking dribble and can hold up the ball as well, pretty good. So I think that could work.
You know, it just.
If I sound fucking stupid right now, don't mind it. It's 1 a.m. here, so.
Yo. Yeah, West Ham is a hilarious football club, bro.
The fuck did they do?
Yo.
Oh yeah, they stole Hilaire.
No, look.
Oh fucking.
So West Ham's out here trying their best. Son. That's all I'm saying. They out here like, yo.
Oh fuck.
Let me put.
Mike's must be fuming.
They the dude in the club walking up to every girl saying, "Can I buy you a beer?" Instead of saying, "Can I buy you a drink?" they can say, "Can I buy you a beer?" Because the beer is the cheapest thing on the menu, and getting rejected by everybody, like by everybody. Bro, they have been rejected by every single club, bro. It's crazy. Like every club they've been rejected by. It's been crazy. Ricardo Pepe scored 2 goals today for PSV Eindhoven. By the way, they're gonna want a lot more than 25 million. Oh, more news. Max Erbel. And you want to know why this is key? Because Max Erbel is the guy that guy is behind the Nkuku deal.
Yep.
They have 2 sporting directors just like us, by the way. Max Erbel is the guy that's behind the deal. So
yeah, but the difference is that Bayern's the directors aren't fucking idiots.
No, they know how to build a team. That's the thing.
Yeah. Ours doesn't.
There's some sad shit.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah, I know, Vaster. We'll see. Yeah, I know. We'll see. To me, this whole thing it just boggles my brain that you spent all summer going for strikers, and then you didn't have options lined up, lined up to go to, lined up. Oh, it was a goal and assist. I don't think so, JDN. I mean, we haven't heard any names. Here's the thing, though. We just haven't heard no names. No names of any strikers. Like, we heard early that we were interested in Delap, but they were never getting rid of Delap with them in a relegation battle. Yep. They keep on buying players to hope they freaking can stay up. They ain't gonna stay up, but that's what they keep doing.
But by the way, Jay, if I recall correctly, did every striker we tried to get in the summer included us giving them a player? Because both Aston Villa and Atleti was like with Gallagher, but
yeah,
did we try to give one to Napoli? Yeah, Lukaku.
We were in the middle of the Lukaku deal when the whole thing happened.
Yeah, fuck. So pretty much we just wanted to offload.
Yeah, bro.
Well, maybe
by the way, yeah, it's like 3 days. We got 3 days. We got 4 days left in the well, not even because today's the 30th for most of you guys. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 days left because it ends the 3rd. The window ends on the 3rd.
I swear
so that next Monday.
God. I swear to fucking God.
Next Monday, boys, is when the window ends. And we don't got no links for strikers. The only real links we have is Tel and some 16-year-old fucking fullback from Brazil.
Who is the cousin of Gabriel from Arsenal, by the way? That left back guy is the cousin of Gabriel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Seen it on the timeline today.
That's interesting news. That's interesting. This is just so pathetic.
But hey,
really,
we're signing a 16-year-old again. Yippee.
It's pathetic the way that we're moving, bro. Like,
I mean,
we've needed a striker for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And then,
like for real, the last time we had a proper
we don't play
proper striker is almost 10 years ago. The last time we had a proper striker was Diego Costa in the first half of.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd at least give Roman the betterment of the doubt of buying Lukaku.
Yeah, I give him that.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he actually went out and bought a striker. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he did.
I give him that, but we know in retrospective that Lukaku is
obviously. But I'm just saying, like, it's not like he didn't go out and try to get a striker. We haven't. He went and bought a striker. The motherfucker was an idiot. That's it. He was an idiot. And here we are. Back again, no striker. Well, he was looking at fucking Haaland and Lukaku as the two options. We're looking at the lap right now. Oh, bro, all this would have been solved. Oh, my shit went. Bro, all this would have been solved, bro. All this would have been solved if we got Osimhen, bro. All this would have been. None of this would be in we wouldn't be here right now. If we got Meridian, if we got fucking Duran earlier, we wouldn't be here. But no triggers were pulled for no reason. Everything was just, let's fuck around and find out. You should have had 3 strikers. That's what you should have did. You should have bought Duran and Meridian and have all 3 of them motherfuckers fight it out. That's what it should have been.
I'd argue if we gotten a striker and fucking Sanchez wasn't the love child of Ben Roberts, we would be in the title race with Liverpool right now. 100%.
But I've been saying that from the beginning, bro. If we had Osimhen and we started Jorgensen, we would be in the title race.
But we are not.
Because I feel like the outputs of more players would be higher as well.
I mean, obviously, our wingers would have more assists because
Bro,
they are fucking crossing. I still don't fucking
I
get
don't
it.
give a fuck about what the fan base it wants. Here's the thing. Here's the problem with this whole thing, Aya, in my opinion. Okay? You are the people who pull triggers. Okay? These sporting directors, they are the people who are pulling the trigger on these players. Okay? If you identify a player and you get the deal nearly done and you don't pull the trigger over and over and over and you decide to neglect the position, now we got a problem. If you bought a player and you bought the player for the position, say Meridian, a player that nobody wanted, right? Say a player that nobody wanted.
I personally wanted him over Felix, but that's just me.
Here's the thing. Say we got Meridian, a player that nobody wanted, okay? We wouldn't hate on, we would be hating on them. We would be hating on him. So you wouldn't be on fire. He would be, because he's not performing.
I mean, no matter what.
You would have more time. Now you don't, because you keep on not pulling the trigger.
I mean, I personally want those fuckers fired anyways, because they are the 4 window plan anyways. We should be in the top 4 by the end of the
We
season.
keep on giving them credit for the ID of them, right? We ID'd them. Bro, if we had both these players right now, Nico Jackson would never see the field. If they went and spent 30 million they swapped for fucking Duran and they swapped for fucking Meridian, Nico Jackson never sees the field. We would be selling them on the net in this window, in this exact window. That's what would be going on right now. But what's going on? We got one striker and a kid.
Also, let me mention these 2 fucking directors weren't even responsible for most of our better buys since they are here. It was, who's that guy who came from City? What's his name?
Cheers, Jason. Couldn't put it better myself, my man. Before we even were with Abramovich, we had 4 fucking options to play up top, and we played 2 up top at that point, but we had 4 fucking options.
Big up.
I don't know. What's up, Nathan? I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, you're right. I'll let you cook.
All right, so my problem now is because I guess the whole thing with this is that we haven't really identified a manager until now, right? But even when now that we have this manager, we're not doing him any justice. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, obviously.
We've been told that the manager wants a striker and he wants a left winger. That's what we've been told. And we have neither. He also wants midfield depth, but I don't understand why we haven't brought Leslie back. Like that boggles my mind. What is he doing at Southampton other than getting his ass relegated? Let him come here and play football. Because he's gonna play football.
And I personally feel he might be concerned about our left back depth, because fucking Gusto ain't a left back. Let's be real.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, but there's ways around that. Unfortunately, unfortunately as that is.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, don't make him
it
invert.
just leaves us with the fact that if Reece James gets injured again, we're fucked. That's the only downside to it.
Yep.
That's the big downside to it. Is if Reece James gets injured, or to be honest, if any of them get injured, if one gets injured, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're playing fucking Chalba.
Achiampong.
Likely.
Achiampong, one of them after cover.
Yeah, Etchimpong. Yeah, Etchimpong.
Yeah, we put Kobe left back, yeah, like Poch. Fuck.
Yeah, to be honest, if we got to be honest, you're right. But we loaned Viega out.
He wants to play centre
As
back
much
now.
money as we made for that deal, to still like to not replace him. I do wonder.
Oh wait, but we're replacing him.
Caleb Wiley,
The
right?
16-year-old Brazilian.
Caleb Wiley, yeah, on loan to Strasbourg.
We called Caleb Wiley. He was playing really well under Strasbourg. I just don't know.
Isn't he injured?
Yeah, that's my thing. Is I don't know how long his injury's for. Like, is he done for the rest of the season? And if he's not, would he be able to help us at left back?
Yeah, I don't think it was a serious injury that I've heard of.
I think it was a serious injury.
Okay.
But that's why I want to check. Because
I think we recalled him because it was pointless keeping him there because fucking.
He is actually pretty good. Like from the games that I've watched from him, he's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but Moreira locked up the left back spot in Strasbourg.
But we're talking about a backup left back here. It's not like return unknown. It's a shoulder injury, so I bet it is long.
Dislocated shoulder, apparently.
It's just dislocated?
Yeah, that's what it said. He fell hard and turned out to be a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah,
that's a few weeks.
At least 4 weeks. When do you see that article? What does that article say date-wise?
This is a quick Google search, to be fair. There's a few articles I'm pulling up now.
Shouldn't be long. Okay. Yeah, we have this kid too. If he'll be any good, who knows? We have defenders at least. It's just he had surgery. Okay. So yeah, it's in November. Welcome to the show, by the way. I've never seen this name, so welcome to the show. Interesting. Yeah, no, I like the look of him. I'm gonna be honest. I like his the physicality that he provides, the up and down nature. He can invert into the midfield. He's very much more of like a old school wingback, like a fullback, than anything. But I like the look of him. Now, what's his face? That Portuguese kid took his spot. Yo, this Pender kid.
Diego Moreira.
Moreira.
Yeah.
Ish is better than him. Hey, Ish can come and play then, bro.
Who the fuck is Ish?
Ish.
He's in the academy.
Cobham Sexual's gonna hunt me down now. Cobham Sexual's out to get me now. Fucking right.
It's okay. That's okay. You don't know who he is. It's okay. I haven't seen him enough, so I don't want to. A lot of people tell me very good things, though. I've heard very good things about him, to be honest. Yeah, but once again, we're talking about very young kids here, though. We're going back to the Achimpong is supposed to be higher rated than this kid, though, and Achimpong, and we all seen that. But he's had good games for us, but he's just not ready yet. He should start in every single one of these Conference League games, and that's why I think Disasi should go. Like that's the thing, is I think Achimpong is good enough to start in these Conference League games, so you can just bin Disasi up. I think we should be asking for an option, putting an option to buy on that deal. 2 to 3 months, January, February. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Further up, there was that comment that the club rates Jurgensen. Then why the fuck don't we play him?
Because the politics is too strong with Ben Roberts, apparently.
Yeah. Fuck Ben Roberts.
That's another thing as well. If he's such a good goalkeeping coach, why the fuck can't he improve Robert Sanchez? If he loves him so much. This
Because-
player's literally single-handedly embarrassing him
Have
every
you
time he
seen
plays
it,
for us.
Robert
But
Sanchez
Because
without them,
Robert
Robert?
Sanchez is the fucking finished product. He ain't 20. He's 27. Fuck's sake.
yeah,
And they are
27 in his
expecting
prime
him
as
to
well.
fucking improve.
Yeah.
It's
Most of the
sad,
goalkeepers
bro.
are meant to be better as they get older, but he's proven the opposite.
Nah, he's getting worse.
Yeah, he's definitely getting worse. Oh.
Yeah, look at this is a. No, this is crazy.
Yeah, Ben Roberts is the head
Let
of
me put this up
goalkeeping.
for you guys real quick.
Okay, so who is our goalkeeping coach?
Lille beating Feyenoord 5-1 today. That same Lille lost to Strasbourg last weekend, 2-1. Georgi Petrovic masterclass, by the way.
Not better than
The
Sanchez.
same, yeah. It's ironic that he has a masterclass the same weekend that fucking Sanchez has a fucking stinker.
Same day.
Same fucking day. Same hour. They were playing at the same fucking time, I think. That same Feyenoord thrashed Bayern Munich last week in the UCL. This is crazy. It's football, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Mike's son is the funniest dude on Twitter. If you guys don't follow Mike's yet, and follow his channel, the West Ham fan Mike's. Make sure you follow that channel. I'm gonna be on that channel sometime this week, I think, to do a preview with him. Yeah, Mike's is the funniest dude, bro. This is just Goalkeeper speculation. That's what I'm saying, EPL. I've never heard of anything like this. Like, he better not be there, bro. Like, there's no reason. There's absolutely zero reason for Robert Sanchez to be on the field next week. There is they would be criminals if they let Robert Sanchez play this weekend. Criminals. Absolute criminals if they let Robert Sanchez
and imagine he drops a fucking stinker again.
Criminals, bro. They would be absolute criminals. Steve, it's in the chat, bro. It's in my chat. You're in my chat, Steve. It's not like you don't know. You're in my chat, Steve. Just scroll up. Here, I'll do it again. It's in the chat, Steve. My chat, Steve. My chat. The tinfoil hat chat. Bro, that chat's the most poppin' Chelsea chat there is, son. You didn't even know. Everybody, they arguing all fucking day.
About something or other, yeah.
How the fuck am I not in it then? Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll add you right now, my G.
Thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, I got banned for a day yesterday on Twitter for tweeting out Sanchez's legs should be broken. Fucking great.
Oh, okay. Hate speech or some shit. Yeah.
I don't know why I can't find you, my guy. It's CFC Ments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be messaged. Just remind me tomorrow.
Maybe that band thing. Fucking shit.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know how long you've been for, but
Where's Steve, real quick?
I can try to write you. Maybe I can.
What do you guys think? This is an EPL turf. This is a great point. I will be so fucking mad. M-Dang. Bro. M-Dang. You just, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
You know, Monchi's probably looking at him,
Bro,
right?
I swear to God, bro. I fucking swear to God, if they do, I swear to fucking God, I will be so angry, bro. Oh my God. You have no idea how angry I would be. You have no idea. I've been, bro, all Nathan, all window. Who's the guy I've been saying? All window.
Yeah. Tiana Barry, yeah.
All window. I've been just saying, go get Tierno Berry. It's the cheapest deal. It's a 30 million, bro. It's 30 million. It's a cheapest deal. It's a perfect profile striker that this fucking sporting director group just hurts my head, bro. Oh my God. I think if that happens, bro, if this happens, bro, if they go and they spend their money on Barry.
Yep. How much did they just get for Duran?
I know Monchi will do it too. I know he will. I fucking know Monchi will do that
Villarreal.
shit.
Yeah.
I
he knows
know
La Liga.
Monchi will do that shit too.
La Liga talent, yeah, he knows.
Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all buying Barry from Villarreal?
No. We're just speculating Villa replaced Duran with Tiana Barry.
Steve, when people come and they sit here and they tell me there's no other strikers in the market, they always give you the whole spiel, right? The whole same old spiel, right? Bro, Pavlidis is there.
Jimenez, Santi
Jimenez,
yeah.
Bro, fucking
Jonathan David, bro.
Nah, I know you love David, but I don't. That's like that's not the style of striker I want. But if we end up with David, okay, whatever. Did you know someone offered from the Premier League offered 10 million for David yesterday?
Someone did?
Yeah, 10 million.
Wow.
Well, he's got 6 months left on his contract.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
What I was saying, I've been just saying for a while, like, bro, we need a box striker, and Villarreal have a box striker right now that is just eating in the box at 6'5".
Jimenez is like that as well. Jimenez.
Yeah, I mean, Santi's been like that for a minute, but my worry with Santi is just my whole thing with that entire league. The physicality translation doesn't normally work as well. Is Brobbery's gonna have like the worst time in his life in this fucking league.
He's only one goal in the Dutch league, don't he?
So these guys, Santi. I see it potentially working out for a team, and I don't mind if we go and get him. But there's just no links to anybody, bro. We don't have a link to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only link we got is Tel.
I think when players are coming to the Prem, and let's say I'm not really as a believer in the physicality thing, because I think at the pro level, the physicality is pretty similar towards most levels, like top 10 in the world, top 10 leagues in the world. The physicality is going to vary, but I don't think it varies.
Here's the thing. That's more
like here's an example. Gakpo took a minute to adjust. Right. I think he physically needed to get used to the league or whatever. But certain other players like Luis Suarez, bruh, he just came into the EPL and just started destroying people.
Yeah,
even though he's doing that. So I think it just depends. Because like freaking Van Dijk. Van Dijk was at Groningen, Celtic, Southampton, Liverpool.
Yeah, but you see how many levels of football he had to go through after Netherlands. There's an adjustment period of each level that he gets, and then when you're in a different level, and I have this issue with the Portuguese league as well. All right. So here's the thing: when I say physicality, there's a sense of there's a sense of physicality to technical level that has to match. Like you can't be just a straight bulldozer with no touch, but you have to be physical enough to be able to handle the size of the center backs in this league. Period.
Yeah, if you look at the size of Liga center backs, a lot of them are from Africa. Big, broad shoulders. They can jump. They can slide tackle. They got kick-ass thigh.
Bro,
make
like,
him run.
but that's the thing is like when
That's
I
more
talk
like
about
it.
physicality, it's not necessarily are you big? Because I don't think a Tice Delinja is going to work in the Premier League. I just don't.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Because like he's just physical. Like there's not a ton of touch. There's not a ton of anything else. Like it's just physical. But like there's players that like I believe that Mathys Tel has the qualities to become
Love
a absolutely top player. And
yeah.
I hope that we do end up with him, but I feel bad if we get him because it's not on him to be the guy that their people are wanting him to be. Like we because of the fact. Here's the thing: is because of the fact we need a striker so badly. Like let me just give you an example, Steve. If we had, I don't like using Osimhen all the time, but like let's just use Osimhen because that was the one that we should have got at the end of the window. If you told me you had Tel, but you had Osimhen up top,
Yeah.
then it's shit.
Now we're talking. Yeah.
Now we really got problems to deal with. Because now I can't just guard the cross. I have to
pace. There's constant pace, movement.
I have to guard the cutback. Yeah. So like it just and that's true, Rude. That's also true.
Like what's it called? Silva.
It's also very true.
Silva, Bernardo Silva. Hugely dependent on system as well. Because there's some players that I didn't think would work.
But also Bernardo Silva wasn't the one thing that Bernardo Silva had at his height is he had the tenacity.
And also the separation.
Well, his technical level was higher than most people's in the league.
Yes.
So but his tenacity is what allowed him to be in the midfield if he needed to be the deepest midfielder if he needed to be in the wing if he needed to be. That tenacity and that running power those types of things can help you.
He would impose himself, basically.
Yeah, well, you can you can control the game differently. That's all it is.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
It's just sad, bro. I mean, bro. I mean, I've said that we should just take Omega from Strasbourg. I said this. He has just nearly as many goals as Jackson right now, but
he's even more playmaky than Jackson as well.
But he has more shot. He does.
Yeah.
One of the highest shot on target ratios in world football. Actually.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Guys, actually. Yeah.
Omega's a player, bro.
He's a good player, but we won't go for some short-term option like this unless it's a loan.
Yeah.
I just have this bad. I think it'll end up being if we do get a striker, it'll be Ferguson. But
I personally think we won't get one. I don't believe these fuckers.
You guys think you're just waiting for the summer or what? Like why?
Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah.
I don't want it to be that, but it will be.
It's either that, Steve, or they're just waiting for deadline day to like lowball these clubs and like try to bully them into giving us like a better deal or some shit and accept players in return on loan and all that.
But I swear to God, if we get
it's just that we can't get Delap until the summer, and they'd want to wait for Delap.
Yeah,
and that shit's the hardest. That shit's the most annoying part because I don't think he's a player worth waiting for.
I think he's developed. He should be where he's at, right? I don't think he's ready for a Chelsea yet. I don't think so,
bro. But what are we nowadays?
What
are we, bro? What are we? Like, seriously, what? Like, I don't even know what anymore. I fucking don't know. Like, literally, they had the easiest opportunity in the world to fix this team this summer. Like, you get the goalkeeper from fucking Leicester that with instead of KDH, I've been saying it forever. Instead of KDH and Jorgensen, you just want go and get Madsen, the goalkeeper that the fucking the manager is gonna use.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been dropped by Leicester, yeah?
That simple. Okay. It was 40 million. We ended up buying Jorgensen and fucking KDH, who we don't use, for 50 together. 60 nearly. You could have just done that Madsen deal and saved yourself some money.
And you learned out Petrovic is a better goalkeeper.
And we would be done here. We would be done here. We wouldn't be if we had Victor and Madsen instead of KDH and fucking Jorgensen. They just continuously ignored over and over and over again the major positions that are needed for this football club.
Yeah.
To me, it's very similar to what you guys are doing right now at Newcastle. It's like, okay, everybody loves Isak. Okay,
yes.
Everybody loves Isak. I am not one to hate on Isak. But Isak has historically never played more than 30 games. Historically. So who do we have on the bench to play for him? It's a 19-year-old. I think he might have just turned 20. It's like
yeah,
like that's unacceptable. Also, fucking you guys are getting rid of your wing Almiron. You fucking who's playing right wing? Joel or some shit.
Jacob Murphy. Yeah.
Jacob Murphy.
Yeah.
That's nearly unacceptable. You should have already had somebody. He's playing for Brighton right now. Like
we had to sell him for the PSR bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like realistically, you probably never needed to do none of that PSR shit because you probably never needed Tonali in the first place. You could have just kept Anderson. You could have kept all these young players, and you never needed to get Tonali. You could have rebuilt the team the way that everybody else rebuilt the team. But you spent $70 million on Tonali up front. It ends up putting you in a PSR situation for the next year or so, and then you end up having Tonali being screwed for a year. None of these fucking ownership groups are perfect. They are owned by fucking Saudis. Like they like these guys, they make a lot of mistakes too. Like we're all sitting here making mistakes. But there is a key difference. There's a key difference. Your expectation is what of that team, Steve?
Please get me a trophy. It's been 70 years.
Nathan, what's our expectation of this team?
To win.
Win at the highest level.
Top four in a trophy. I'm not gonna front.
Well, the ultimate goal of Chelsea, what you guys once were, was
it's to win. Like that's
title contenders. Yeah,
of course. We're an elite club. Like nothing short of just winning trophies every season should be a given. But in terms of like if we're talking about this season,
compete at the highest level. Newcastle, we're aiming to do that. It's gonna take a minute, but yeah.
It's been 2 years since our last trophy, Club World Cup.
You got top 6, Steve, and you want to end up winning this. What is it? What's
Carabao?
The Carabao you're in. Still,
Brilliant.
Right?
Brilliant.
If you get top 6 in the Carabao,
surpassed my expectations. Yes.
If we did that, Nathan, we would be pissed.
Oh, 100%. Not good enough.
Top 6 meaning you finished.
You see a different understanding of the expectations and what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. This is the expectations the expectations of our football club are totally different, and we need more. We not even need more. We need you as a football club to get the positions that you need to that are required, not some opportunity. Not some opportunity. We have no need for any opportunity. Opportunity for what?
Right.
We need a striker. What do we need an opportunity for? Go buy a striker. It's that simple to me. What are we waiting for? We've been without a striker for Lukaku. It's been over 3 years, 4 years now.
Yeah.
32 years. This will be my 33rd year this year.
Damn, you got a decade on me, Fairs.
That's what I mean. That's all we've ever known our club, Chelsea, to do. So,
I just don't understand why it's so difficult for these ownership group. Yo, thank you for reminding me, Ahmed. I gotta stop this stream here in a second. I'll just put it on the side here for a bit. I'll keep on ranting. Sorry about that, people.
no,
Got sidetracked.
Nuggets will crush the Knicks. Bro, you know who I enjoy watching in NBA actually a lot? The Rockets, bro. That Rockets-Hawks game last night was good game, bro. I like watching the Rockets because the Bulls ain't, bro. We're just shit,
bro. I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired. And I'm not about to speak on Ahmed because the last 3 times we played the Nuggets, we beat them by nearly 30 almost every time. So like, I don't need to speak with Ahmed very much here. Now, my biggest problem with this whole thing is that we're literally sitting here as a football club, and a blind man can tell you what we need. And what do we go do? Wingers. You better hope so. Fuck's sake, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. See, the reason I'm not exhausted, Torch, because I'm gonna end it here the same way I ended it yesterday. You want to know I'm not tired? Because my NFL team's in the Super Bowl for the 3rd time in a fucking row,
and they're gonna win it as well.
And they're gonna fucking win it again
somehow.
I know.
The deaf one too. The deaf guy.
That's a dead ass.
The deaf guy heard him.
That's dead ass too. You probably just sitting here listening to me rant every my 5th one. Yo, fire these fucking sporting directors, bro. No,
do you think they will? Do you think they will?
Expeditiously, they need to go.
Do you think they will fire him?
No, that's the worst part. But not yet.
Do you think when? What's the timeline you think of what?
No, do you think they'll fire him?
What time? By what time? Do you think
I don't know. Will they be here in a year's time? Literally, fast forward a year to the day.
No.
Oh, so you think they're gonna be here for a year at least?
I think this window will reflect the way the rest of the season will go.
Yeah.
And it'll end up being a stagnant position. We'll end up stagnating. And I don't think we'll end up with UCL. I think we'll get just short again. Like it'll end up being like a situation. It'll end up being like we just need to get 5th and we end up being just short.
I had y'all 5th this year.
I had us 5th as well. That's where I had us. I had us 5th. But I also think this Forest team's time is up.
Okay.
We'll see how they react after the 5-0 drubbing. We'll see how they react.
I'm pretty sure this team's time's up.
Do you think they get Euro? Because Man United
out of just lack of consistency from some of the teams.
Like Spurs and Man United are not going to finish.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. They're not coming back.
They're not going to win.
Like Bournemouth it's Bournemouth, Villa, like Liverpool. It's like here's where I think the top 4 ends up being. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be you, Liverpool to win, Arsenal second, or no, Arsenal third, City second. I think City just resurge. Watch, I'm telling you, Pep's going to get this team resurged. They're going to get into like a big win streak with Marmoush, and Marmoush is going to score a bunch of goals here.
Sick player,
yeah, and I think it's going to end up being fifth. I think fifth will be Bournemouth. Then sixth will be us. I think seventh will be Villa, and then eighth will be Forest.
Why do you have Bournemouth ahead of Chelsea?
They are more consistent up top.
They do miss a lot of chances, though.
Yeah,
yeah, they do.
They've been putting them away recently, though.
I think that they're up top. Their ball strikers are better.
They're spreading the goals. Yeah.
Their ball strikers are better. And overall, out of every, if you put the 4 against our 4, their ball strikers are just better.
Like Semenyo would start for you.
Utara.
It's not even just Semenyo. It's the collection of them all compared to our collection of our 4 is that's my opinion on it.
That's fair.
I don't think they're better than us, bro. I just think that our goal scoring is a lot more inconsistent than theirs is. That's the difference.
Just have to be more proficient than us, and they'll be better. They'll be higher than us. Simple as that.
That's my opinion on it. Is that their goal scoring is just much more consistent. Do I believe Jackson will? If we don't get a striker, I believe Jackson will. Kick back into gear at some point in the season. Like he'll start scoring goals again some point in the season. Yeah, like he'll probably get 5-6 more goals. In my opinion, being around the same area as where he was last year, and then everybody can say we need a striker again the same way we needed him last summer. Yeah, but
I just deeped it. By the way, yeah, what's up, Prime?
Hello, people. How are you all doing?
Yep, Prime.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm just like tuning in and stuff. And I've been like at work and whatever, so I don't know what's been going on today in terms of like transfers and stuff.
Yeah, like you want me to kind of go through what happened today?
Yeah, it's a rough summary.
Okay, Duran went to Saudi. Victor Boniface is staying in Leverkusen.
Okay. Oh, Boniface is that deal's off.
Deal's off. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is it confirmed the Duran? Like, is he holding up the shirt?
Yeah.
We got to hear we go from a Fabrizio, but yeah.
Yeah, we got here we go. And then this hotel. The hotel situation is kind of up in the air. But in my opinion, it's just a bidding war for us to pay Bayern more. Like, that's really what, in my opinion, what it comes down to. Like, I don't believe Tel's going anywhere else other than Chelsea because Bayern want Nkunku on the other side.
Yeah.
So.
Where the fucking hell does Nkunku start in the team, by the way? Because he's not a left winger.
No,
he's not better than Musiala.
Bayern.
No, not displacing Musiala. No.
Well, he's saying not Bayern.
Doing the same thing. He's going to be doing the same thing at Bayern that he's
literally doing. That's why I'm pissed.
Wait, are you saying not Bayern, Steve?
Yeah.
Nkunku doesn't start at Bayern.
He plays. I mean, I think he would. He would play in your 10.
No, he won't.
He'd play in the 10.
He's not better than Musiala.
Yeah, but then he would just play Musiala out wide.
I don't want Musiala to play out wide. I like
but it's not about what you want. It's not about what you want.
That's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell everyone it won't work.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it will work.
I've been so right about Bayern München the past few years. I don't want him.
Steve, I'm not saying what you want. I'm saying what's gonna happen. He'll play Musiala off the left.
But Steve, as a Bayern fan, don't you see that scenario that I just brought up as the more than likely scenario? This whole thing, even him playing today, part of getting a bidding war, saying we can keep him if we want. We'll just play him. If you don't want to do the deal the way that we want to do the deal, we'll just keep him. You don't want to give us Nkunku for the deal that we want to do it, we'll keep him. Here's some other options for us to do it on loan if we want to. So what are you
Yeah.
going to do, Chelsea? Are you going to actually get the player you want, or are you going to fuck around and find out?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what today was, Prime. Tel started today for Bayern in the Champions
Played
League.
well.
Played for 70 minutes. He was okay. I watched the entire game. He was okay.
Played
He
pretty
should have
well.
scored though. Early
Better,
in the
yeah.
game, he should have scored. Like he had a great header on goal, and that's bro. People tell me, Joe, why do you think Tel can play striker? Bro, you should have seen he crashed
Look
the
at
box
the
like a
instincts.
striker.
Look at the instincts of the
yeah.
player.
You
The
crashed the
instincts
box
of-
like a striker, bro.
Yeah. He finishes like a striker.
He
Do you think
finishes
he's
like
be-
controls
do you think he's
today
better?
on the wing. He was not good finishing today. He had a chance to score today, and I was
Yeah.
very disappointed he didn't
Do
score.
you think he's better as a
Like-
striker or as a winger?
I think so.
I think he has the ability to play striker. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's not necessarily like I think he is like naturally can take people on one. Like that's just natural to him. And on the wing, one-on-one is something that you get all the time. So that's just something that it is just natural to him.
I think
I don't even
naturally
but
he has-
inside the box instinct when you cross the ball, it seems to be there. Like he just
that's
he-
what it and that's
his
how you know.
desire to get to the ball in the box is different.
Hunger.
And he could cross the ball too. And the other thing
Yeah.
is the other thing. He actually has crossing ability, which
Yeah.
is that's why once again played on the wing. Like, but on top of that, his ball striking is just really good. Like it's just really good. Today, once again, it wasn't my favorite performance from Tel, but he was
Better than
triple teamed at a lot of the game. Like it was like,
better than anything Sane, Nabry, and Coleman have been doing for a while.
I don't watch you guys enough, so
Coleman, Nabry, and Sane.
I'll turn you guys on at the end of games just to see if some of your young players come on because that's like my favorite thing to do with you guys.
Yeah.
It's like Pavlovich. I like to see Sasha Bowie. Like these are like the players I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of your fucking starters. I don't care about none of your starters. I want to see Sasha Bowie. I want to see fucking Pavlovich. I want to see Tel. Those are the guys I actually care about on Bayern. I don't care about nobody else.
But the others are freaking LA Fitness Goretzka, freaking Kim
Here's the thing. I don't think he's like Mbappe because I think he's he's way more physical. Like he is like where Mbappe uses his speed to get out of situations. Bro, don't even get me started. I think his final touch on the ball passing wise, when you're crossing the ball and his actual physical presence as a footballer, not necessarily his pace. He doesn't just necessarily just use his raw pace to beat people. Tel is going to use his intellect, his technical ability, and his physical prowess to be able to get around people. And like that's the difference, and that's why I think
he's a devastating finisher. He is a finisher.
He's a finisher, but I just once again he's very raw still.
19, yeah.
Still very raw. Kishin, here's the thing with the Garnacho thing is the whole thing is we never bid for Garnacho.
Yeah, I knew
so
that.
We didn't have 60 million for Garnacho. So like that's just false.
I think he stays. By the way, I don't think he.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
He's staying.
Fucking Napoli went to like a different option, like they went and paid 15 million for someone today, like a loan or something like that. I don't know. I saw it today from Fabrizio.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Mm.
Got someone for 15 million.
Yeah, it's like a loan. Let me see. I got it right. I'll find it real quick. I'm out for Fabrizio.
What, Napoli? Did they get Adeyemi?
Nah, they didn't get Adeyemi.
Adeyemi's staying.
Adeyemi's staying.
Yeah, Pepe to West Ham.
Yeah, Pietro
that's a center back.
Oh, that's a center back.
That's a center back from Fiorentina they linked with. Yeah.
No, they got him.
Pietro Comuzzo is a center back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
after Adeyemi deals off, Napoli informed Garnacho camp if Man United would reduce requests.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why nobody's going to pay them the money.
It doesn't even make sense for Napoli to be linked because, like, Napoli are broke. And where are they gonna get
I mean,
that money to
Napoli
spend on
aren't
Garnacho?
broke. They just bought they just sold fucking.
I know,
Varejka.
but I mean in terms of like, I don't spending that amount of money on Garnacho. I don't think it makes sense for Napoli. That's what I
It
mean.
doesn't. But you know, for some, you know that Conte would get something out of him. That
If you told me,
yeah, but there are better players.
Napoli need to fucking figure.
Conte is a magician like that.
He is, but like
Galatasaray. By the way, Galatasaray bid 60 million for fucking Osimhen yesterday
Gala.
to keep him.
Yeah, Osimhen is.
They
He's gonna
rejected
see
that
his
shit.
options.
Shout out Turkish Super League, one of my.
Osimhen will
They
definitely want to
rejected
weigh
that
up his
shit.
options, though. I
Love
doubt
that.
he'll want to. He's not gonna want to stay at Gala.
Does Tel bring a different shot profile? What do you mean by shot profile?
He means. I'm assuming he means a shot selection. Does he have a different variation of like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen him finish many different types of chat. Yeah. He's got predatory instincts, bro. He's a very
Moses Keane ain't leaving fucking Italy, bro.
yeah.
Some people just get goals in Italy, son.
Moise Ken is balling right now.
Moise Keane,
some
he's
people
coming
just
into his
ball in
own
Italy,
right now,
bro. That's just
Well,
what
no,
it
but
is.
this is the first time he's actually like balling.
Yeah,
He's coming into his own in terms of
Yeah,
his
of course.
talent.
He's
It wouldn't make sense for him to leave right now. He's finally like showcasing his talent. It doesn't make sense to leave.
Steve,
Yeah.
answer for him.
I don't think I've seen one of them, but I wouldn't put it past him. Past him.
As long as he's got a decent repertoire of like shooting techniques, he can
Yes,
score
he
goals,
does.
that's all
He
that
does.
matters.
He can hit the ball with his left.
Yeah.
Yes. Answer is yes.
But
Yeah.
basically, does he cover Jackson's weaknesses?
You have to be a little bit more specific there, Prime.
Yeah, true.
Prime,
Jackson.
this is a good question for you.
What? What? No.
Super injury.
No, even forget the injuries.
I like him. I do like him.
I'm biased in it because I actually see him for my country. Boniface is not as good as people make him out to be. He's very overrated.
Like what?
Wasn't he at his Belgium club playing winger, like inside forward winger? Yeah,
I
think maybe a few
I'm pretty
times.
sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was inside forward at
USG.
Union Saint-Gilloise, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, Boniface,
All right, well, wait, Prime.
For
You're
Chelsea,
talking about overrated.
For Chelsea, I don't want him. For Chelsea, I don't want him.
Okay, well, is Boniface better than Patrick Schick? Czech striker.
The last time I watched Patrick Schick was like, what, 2 Euros ago?
Didn't he play for West Ham?
Schick? No.
No.
Was Patrick Schick not the striker that was he not
Where
the guy that scored
for Leverkusen?
Did Patrick Schick not score? Did he not score like a wonder goal in the Euros like 2 years ago?
Yeah, he did from the
half.
Yeah, I've not watched him or focused on him since then, so I don't know. But
he's just been doing his thing as a backup.
Boniface is just like I just don't want him. I have a personal problem with the guy. I just don't want him at Chelsea.
Joey, have you seen Retegui at Atalanta enough to have a concrete opinion on him? That's another guy. That's another box striker.
He's just class. The other thing is with Atalanta's players, though, bro.
No, but he was good at Genoa before. He was okay at Genoa.
He wasn't good.
He's improved a lot.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Is like Gasperini. Since Gasperini is one of the most underrated managers in the league. Okay,
Serie A have the best coaches in.
Return of Rudiger. Explain what you mean by hammerfoot. But yeah, I think Retegui is just one of those guys that does well in the Serie A. I think if he comes to the Premier, it wouldn't work. Kind of like with Scamacca. Mm-hmm. But I rate Scamacca.
I just think that it's
I rate Retegui, but I think if they leave,
I think Retegui's gonna go. I think Retegui, if he keeps scoring at the rate he does, he ain't gonna stay at Atalanta because somebody's gonna pay silly money for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
it might be you guys. Might be you guys. It might be you guys.
Oh,
I
someone
would-
said,
Retegui-
what about
I
Lookman?
don't think Retegui leaves
I
them for
love
anything to do.
Lookman. I'd love to have Lookman off the left.
yes.
Okay.
But the money he would cost now would be ridiculous. We should have got him last summer.
Yeah.
But once again, these are all players I do feel like that just Gasparini is getting the absolute most out of. Like
Sure.
that's the thing is like I don't think that unless you're playing a similar system to what Gasparini plays,
3-4-1-2.
I just don't think it's the best idea for teams to be going for these players.
So like Ederson, the midfielder?
No, not necessarily. He's a different thing though. Like he's actually in a pivot. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the same
With
situation.
Darun.
But
With
Joey,
Darun.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Lookman's
actually in a
also
pivot.
Lookman's balling for club and country.
Yes.
True.
And Nigeria play with a front three, and he's balling off the left. He's creating and scoring goals, so he's turning up in big games. I would take him. The only thing is, like, he's out of our age range, which is annoying, but I would take him in a heartbeat.
I would love a couple long range shooters on our team, but nobody takes any shots from distance anymore.
You love a Valverde then. Valverde's pretty good.
Yeah, Valverde's pretty good.
Another player that's just never gonna leave his club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the long
That's
range.
kind of how I feel about Lookman right now, to be honest.
I wouldn't leave if I was him either, really.
I don't think
why would you leave
Atalanta are in a great spot.
Unless
Lookman doesn't even have to leave.
Gasparini decides for some reason
To leave?
I'm done with football.
To leave.
He's having the time of his life right now, but unless for some reason he goes, I'm done with football.
I favor them to get past the playoff round. They're playing either Club Brugge or
also with Lookman, it's like
they're a problem in this.
Where would he?
They're going to be a problem in this.
Where would he go?
They gave
There's
Barca
like
a game for sure.
There's little links to like PSG, but that
game.
that's not a good place for him to go.
No.
Well, they already got enough left-sided wingers, anyways.
As well, true.
Yeah.
I think he should just stay at
away
Atalanta.
Bacola and freaking
To be fair, at Man United, he would work in the in the left hand.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
Bro.
To be honest, I don't see how Tel works in that left hand spot. To be honest,
No, you'd put him up front.
Sure.
that's what you would have to do if you're a Man
Put him
United.
up front.
He's clear of Hoyland, that's for sure.
But that's just you're playing. You're just going backwards with that. That's the problem. You're really just going backwards because like you've spent over 100 million on strikers in the last 2 years.
Well, they need to buy a striker, to be fair.
Right, but to be fair, that's true. But you want realistically, you'd want to get rid of one of them before you bought one.
Well, apparently Xerxes, because the beginning of the window, Xerxes was linked with freaking what's it called? It'll move back to Italy on loan or something. That never happened.
The Juventus.
Or Juve or something.
Yeah.
Motta, yeah.
No, but then ever since they had the FA Cup, ever since they knocked out Arsenal of the FA Cup, those rumors were quiet.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's not really that's not really the type of player that you're gonna want there though.
No.
That's the thing.
When he gets the ball, he wants
space,
to
you think
score.
all right, so in the half space, right? You think you'd want both someone who's gonna create as more of an on the ground passer and someone who's a good connector between your winger, between your link up man. And the link up isn't there for him to be playing on the playing in the inside 10. You want him in space to be able to take the men up, take players on. If anything, it's more of like a Garnacho type of player that you'd be putting in that area that is going to take his man to the byline first and then try to cut inside. Like, he's just a better ball striker in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
I gotta end this. Everybody, I appreciate you guys for coming by. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we'll be doing another stream before the end of the week, based off of the way that these This transfer news is going. And Ahmed,
It's on
hold
the
that
third,
shit,
right?
dude. I know you're in there. In this chat, Ahmed, hold that. You time out Nuggets while you guys are down by 6 in the beginning of the first quarter. All right. See you guys.
Peace.